Hi all. I'm back with another denture update. My last one I filmed like a couple of weeks ago and just managed to get it posted because of life. So, if you watch that one, you will notice that I said October 22nd was when I was having the implants. Well, that did happen, and so now here I'm coming in here to tell you the story. I went in to have it done, and the truth is, I didn't know a lot. My dentist is fantastic at his craft. I mean, he keeps you out of pain, and when he does stuff, you're not in as much pain as most people. He's really great at his craft, not so great at communication. And I take my responsibility for that. I didn't research enough before choosing this option of implants to know really what was what. But I went into October 22nd completely 100% thinking that I wouldn't ever have to wear the dentures again. And the truth is, I left and I got in the car to go have the surgery. And I asked my sister, should I take my old dentures? I don't know. So I came back in and I got them and I took them just because. Turns out that was a good thing, because as it turns out, I still need the dentures. We kept talking, the dentist and I, and he was saying we're just putting the implants in. And I was talking about how thrilled I was to be done with the dentures and all the plastic in my mouth. And after we kept kind of going back, what he finally explained to me is that the implants are the hardware that goes into your jaw to hold the teeth, and the teeth are separate. I didn't know that. I thought it was all done at once. But what has to be done is the implants. So for me, and again, I have done research since my last appointment. There are lots of different ways that dentists do implants. And what I've learned is, for what I'm guessing he did for me, is the ones that are covered, because I got out of that surgery and I had no holes. I honestly don't know how he put hardware in my jaw and I have no holes. I have no clue how that happened. He didn't explain. The truth is, we didn't even know what he did. He didn't tell me. I mean, I was sedated, so it wouldn't have done any good to tell me anything. I remember during the sedation, I do remember him working on this side up top, doing something. I remember that. But then I don't really remember much until they said it was time to go. And then I remember being in the wheelchair. But I don't remember being put into the car or getting home. I was definitely sedated. But while they were, I guess, as they were putting me in the car, he came running out and told my sister that we had to schedule to have the rest of it done. And that was upsetting to me when I found that out hours later when I came out of the full sedation. And I know, and this is my thoughts, I don't really know what happened, but I know that my appointment was for 8 a.m. and they didn't call me back till 8:45. So already we're 45 minutes late, and it has pissed me off that because they were late getting me in, we didn't get it all done. So now I have to go back for another session, sedation and whatnot, to put whatever he didn't get done the first time in. I definitely did not have the pain when I first started this and I had 15 teeth pulled. I had way more pain than I did this time when he was putting shit into my gums or into my jaw. In fact, I didn't even get a pain medicine. I got ibuprofen is what he prescribed. When I had my 15 teeth pulled, he prescribed hydrocodone or, some sort of narcotics. And I didn't need it this time. That is the truth. I am surprised. I remember him working on this side. I don't remember him working on this side on the top. But as a couple of days passed, it was done on a Friday, and by Monday, I kind of felt like I had been punched in the jaw on both sides. So I'm guessing, I still don't really know, but I'm guessing that he put the hardware all in the top. So, now I have to go back on November 19th to get the hardware put in the bottom. And then what I learned is I have to wait like 3 or 4 months for that all to heal before I can actually get the teeth that snap into the hardware. And that's upsetting to me because I did not know that. And I thought I was done with the dentures. But it upset me so much that I made peace with the fact that I might have dentures for the rest of my life. I have figured out how to eat. I don't eat with them in because I just can't. But I have certainly learned how to take them out and eat pretty much anything I want as long as I cut it up small enough. I'm good. And I don't care about going to restaurants or anything and taking my teeth out. I don't give a shit. I want to eat what I want to eat, and if that means I take the teeth out to eat them, then I eat them. I want to be able to go out with my friends to a restaurant and eat. And if that means I take my teeth out to do it, then that's what I do. My friends all are fine with it. They don't care. And I don't give a shit what anybody else in the restaurant thinks. So I've made peace with the fact that I might still have dentures for the rest of my life. Because another thing I learned is that there is a chance that the hardware does not take in your jaw. It doesn't grasp, it doesn't whatever, and for some reason it doesn't work, and you just may not be able to sustain the implants. So I've made peace with that. This has been a hard journey, an emotional journey, and I didn't realize how emotional it's been. In the beginning, I totally knew it. But even now that I've adjusted to the dentures, there still is a lot of emotion to it that I didn't realize. And that came to light to me when I was driving back from Laughlin with my dear friend Giselle. We went to Laughlin for one of our trips. And we were driving back. And long story, she bought like a Big Mac, but only ate half of it. So anyways, I ended up with your basic small hamburger, bun, small burger bun. And I took my teeth out. I'm driving the car, and I took it, and I was able to bite it with just my gums. And the first bite that I took, tears started streaming because I realized how emotional it was to me that I couldn't do that. Something as simple as biting a burger and eating it, I haven't been able to do. Everything's been cut up. I've been eating with forks, and I love to eat with my fingers. I just think that's the way it is, and I eat most things with my fingers. But because of this, I've been having to cut everything up. And when I was able to just take a bite out of that plain-ass, no frills, tiny-ass McDonald's burger, it brought tears to my eyes because of that motion. And that made me realize there's still a lot of emotional shit going on with this whole process. But in the end, it's going to be worth it either way because I am so grateful that I am out of the teeth pain that I used to be in on a daily basis before I started this journey. But it is looking like it's going to be at least a 9-month journey from getting the teeth pulled to having my actual implant teeth. And I will keep you posted, that's for sure. But I just wanted to give an update that it's a process, for sure. And I'm still struggling with it, but I'm still going through with it. And I'll be happy, and I will adapt to whatever ends up happening. I still really hope that the implants take, so that I don't have all the plastic across the roof of my mouth, because for me, that is the biggest issue. But if that's what I have to live with the rest of my life, then I will. I'm okay with it either way, because I'm not in the pain that I was in before. So anyways, I will come back with a few more videos, or definitely after the 19th, to tell you how that one went. And we'll just keep plugging along, and I'll just keep letting you know this is how it's going. This is what it is. And I'm researching more now, because I did realize I didn't do enough research, and that's on me. Yes, we trust the dentist to let us know what's going on. But we also need to take some responsibility, and so I'm doing that now. And I'm learning as much as I can about it on my own. But I'll come back with more videos, and I'll maybe even make one just about this whole journey and what it is and what it's been. But until then, thanks for listening and watching, and we'll get caught up again later. Bye.